Greetings, traders. This is my midday recap. I think today we're seeing a major rejection of the uptrend in the SPY. It's not the fact that we're trading below the 200-day moving average. That's really the issue in my book. It's the fact that we came up, tried to support the primary weekly channel, and if I zoom out here, let me get this. If I can get this to work here. Hang on 1 second. Auto zoom, there we go. This is a primary weekly channel from the we've been in a bull channel since 2006, and if you notice, we have broken down below that, and we are putting on the daily, we are putting in value below that. So I want to point that out, that we are rejecting that, and if you zoom in on our to give you a closer idea, you know, 1 second here, let me show. We came right up to this secondary downtrend line, a downtrend channel this morning, and that's whenever I started shorting SPY, and we came back down to the 200-day moving average on the 5-minute, and I covered my shorts at that point. But there is significant downside risk. We could very easily close to lows of the day, and actually I think it's more likely than not, considering the situation we are on the SPY. To further validate my claim, this is what should have been our weekly value area for the month, and we came right up into it today, and we are rejecting it as of right now, the weekly value. This is the second day of the week that we cannot seem to even climb back into the weekly value of the week. So this is a very bullish take on the markets, in my opinion. So be very careful here, and we are right now trading slightly below our daily pivot point. So we'll see what happens. Maybe the markets can stabilize here, but I still say there's a lot more downside risk than upside risk today. And if we continue to weaken here in the afternoon, that we're probably going to fade lower. Now on our NQ daily look, we are still holding above our 200-day moving average and inside the channel. So it's not quite as end of the worldish for the NQs. We are trying to catch a bid in our technology today. We are below our daily pivot right here, right now, and we have rejected the weekly value for this week. This is the second day in a row. We came up today, and we completely and totally rejected value for the day on the NQs. So that's another one, and we are trading right on near a support line. That's why I'm thinking more chances than not we are going to see a significant gap down in the markets tomorrow. IWM, we are still holding this channel above the 200-day, but we're just right here, right next to it. Okay, so just keep this in mind. On our pivots, we are we're holding above our daily pivot on the IWM, so it's holding out a little bit better, but it, like the others, is still trading below daily value for the week, meaning quite a bit of risk going into the overnight session. You would think by now, with a bounce like we've had today, we could at least get back into weekly value. And when we're getting bounces like this and we can't even get back into weekly value, there's something seriously not right. Now the diamonds, to finish this off, I'm going to keep this video short. They are holding out a little bit better than the other indices here, so that is something to hold your hat on, I guess. We are above our 200-day moving average, and we are well within our primary monthly or weekly bullish channel. So, I mean, that's why, we're getting a little mixed read on the markets here, but keep in mind the Dow, you're only talking about 30 stocks there. It's not given a breadth indication on the markets. So you don't want to read a whole lot into the diamonds as far as supporting the markets. and we are trading still. We came right up into weekly value, and we are rejecting it as of right now. We are trying to put in value, today's value, right at the bottom of the range, and it looks to me right here, right now, that we are starting to fail on the diamonds as well as the other indices. So um, keep that in mind. We are above daily pivot, so uh, that does it is showing us a little bit of support here. But like I said, I'm still extremely bearish, and I'm not going to hold any overnight positions. I'll come in tomorrow and I'll reassess my situation. But I do think there's probably a lot of reward to hold to the downside going into this overnight session. That's all I got to say on the mid hour overview. And if you got longs, I would suggest be very careful holding into the overnight session.